Hello, welcome everyone. Myself Rajendra Kumar Naik. So in this video, I would like to discuss about very important chapter. This is called registration under GST. This chapter includes persons not liable for registration, compulsory registration in certain cases, procedure for registration, deemed registration, cancellation of registration, and revocation of registration. Very important. And refund claim by casual business person. Second, distribution of input tax credit by input service distributor and manner of such distribution. So first question, advance payment of GST. Advance payment of GST. The common portal, after making the mandatory advance deposit of tax for an amount equivalent to estimated tax liability of such person for the period for which the registration is sought, will give the applicant a temporary reference number. The registration certificate shall be issued electronically on after the said deposit appear in his electronic cash ledger. The amount deposited shall be reflected to the electronic cash ledger of casual taxable person. On depositing the amount, an acknowledgement shall be issued electronically to the applicant in Form GST Registration 2. The casual taxable person can make taxable supplies only after the issuance of the certificate of registration. Next, a refund of casual taxable person. The casual taxable person is eligible for the refund of any balance of the advance tax deposited by him after adjusting his tax liability. The balance advance tax deposit can be refunded only after all the returns have been furnished in respect of the entire period for which the certificate of registration was granted to him and remain in force. Clear? The refund relating to balance in the electronic cash ledger has to be made in serial number 14 of the last form GSTR 3. Remember, serial number 14 of the last form GSTR 3 return to be furnished by him. So next question, distribution of input tax credit by input service distributor. The head office will be services which will be for common utilization of all units across the country. The bills for such expenses will be raised on the head office, but the head office itself will not be providing any output supply so as to utilize the which gets accumulated on account of such input services. Input service distributor mechanism enables such proportionate distribution of credit of input services among all the consuming units. For the purpose of distributing the input tax credit, an IST has to issue an IST invoice as prescribed in Rule 54, subsection 1 of the CGST Rule 2017, indicating in such invoice that it is issued only for distribution of input tax credit. The input tax credit available for distribution in a month shall be distributed in the same month and details furnished in Form GSTR 6. Remember, the input tax credit available for distribution in a month shall be distributed in the same month and details furnished in Form GSTR 6. Further, an IST shall separately distribute both the amount of ineligible and eligible input tax credit. Manner of distribution of ITC by IST. Manner of distribution of ITC by IST. The credit to be distributed only to the unit to which the supply is directly attributable to. The credit has to be distributed only to the unit to which the supply is directly attributable to. For example, an IST has 4 units across the country. However, if a particular input service pertains exclusively to only one unit and the bill is raised in the name of IST, the IST can distribute the credit only to that unit and not to other unit. You just need to remember at least this portion of word. If input services are attributable to more than one recipient of credit, the distribution shall be in the pro rata basis. If input services are attributable to more than one recipient of credit, then the distribution shall be in the pro rata basis of turnover in the state, union, territory. For example, an IST has 4 units across the country. If the input services are common for all units, then it will be distributed according to the ratio of turnover of all the units. So these are the answer of advance payment of GST and refund claim by a casual trading person and distribution of input tax credit by IST and manner of such distribution. 5 marks each question. Very important questions. You just need to remember and need to revise as much as possible. So next question, procedure for registration under GST. 5 marks questions is already appearing December exam. Under section 25 of GST, every person who is liable to be registered shall apply for registration within 30 days from the date on which he becomes liable to registration. Before applying for registration, declare his legal name of business, PAN number, phone number, email address, state, union, territory. These are most essential: legal name of business, PAN number, phone number, email ID, state, union, territory. In Part A of Form GST Registration 1 on portal, common portal, on successful verification of these numbers, a reference number will be generated. Applicant shall submit Part B of Form GST Registration duly signed 01 along with documents specified in the said form at the common portal. Then Form GST Registration 2, acknowledgement of application. If these documents are found to be in order, the proper officer shall approve the registration within 3 working days from the date of submission. If these documents are found to be in order, the proper officer shall approve the registration within 3 working days from the date of submission. Certificate of registration shall be granted in Form GST Registration 06. Remember, certificate of registration shall be granted in Form GST Registration 6. Certificate of registration contains goods and service tax identification number, which is called GST. Insert 2 characters for the state code, 10 characters for the PAN number, 10 characters for the PAN number. You just need to remember 2 characters for the entity code, 2 characters for the entity code, and 1 checksum character. Once again, GST Registration 06 Certificate of Registration contains goods and service tax identification number, GST number, in short GST, 2 character for the state code, 10 character for the PAN number, 2 character for the entity code, then checksum character. Very important.